as requested by a pupil in school today. Looking at estimation, every time you look at a calculation, the numbers need to be rounded to 1 SF. So every question, you're rounding your numbers to one significant figure. 2.9 is going to round up to 3, whole number. 401 is going to round to 400. The calculation you get for the estimation should be nice and straightforward to be done as mental arithmetic. If you're ending up with decimal numbers, or if you're ending up with something that's too difficult to be done mental maths, double check that you've rounded correctly in the first place. So 3 4s will make 12, 2 zeros. 100 times bigger, 1,200. The keyword will always be estimate or estimation. So as soon as you see that, you're not dealing with the actual sum. You're dealing with 7 instead of 7.1. You're dealing with 100 instead of 97. Like I say, nice and straightforward to be done in your head. Even if it's division, you won't deal with 908. You won't even deal with 910. 1 SF means you'll round down to 900. And then on the denominator, that's going to round to 2. 900 divided by 2. Mental maths. Stuart buys 72 packets of crisps and he pays 19 pence a packet. It says estimate the total cost. So I estimate that he's actually going to buy 70 packets of crisps, and I estimate that they cost 20 pence a packet. 7 2s, 14. 100 times bigger. That's in pence. Divide by 100. That's in pounds. Okay, so this has got 3 numbers now, so I've got to be quite careful with my estimation. So on the numerator, I'm going to have 60, one significant figure, 20, one significant figure, and on the denominator, 100. I know this looks like you want it to turn into 21, but 21 has got 2 significant figures, so it has to round down to 20. It's got the choice of 20 or 30, because it's got to go to the nearest 10. So on the numerator, 6 2s make 12, 0, 0, 100 times bigger, and it's being divided by 100. Cancel, cancel. How many ones in 12? 12. Estimate, keyword. The total cost of 31 televisions, 19 DVD players. So I have 31, round to 30, TV players, 1 SF, and I'm adding to that 19, rounds to 20, rounds to 50. 3 2s are 6, 3 zeros, 1,000 times bigger, 2 5s are 10, 2 zeros, 100 times bigger. My estimate, 7,000. Third and final one, similar to question 5. So we're going to have on the numerator 30, 400, and a 60. 3 4s will make 12, 0 0 0, divided by 60. Only one cancel. And then we say how many 6s in 12. 6 goes into 12 2 times. 0 0 200. Estimate. So this to the 1SF would be 9 plus 1SF, 20, multiply 3, subtract 5. This is an estimation question, but BIDMAS applies to every question. So even though I've rounded the numbers to 1SF, I now focus on the multiplication here as being the most important, the highest priority. So 20 times 3 is 60. 9 plus 60, take away 5. 69 take away 5, make 64. Estimate. Numerator and denominator. 30 multiply 20, 4 multiply 5, 3 2s 6, 0 0, 4 5s 20. How many 2s in 60? 30. Okay. At any point here, you should be pausing and getting to an answer before me to check that you know what I'm doing. 700, 300, 2 times 5. That's going to give us on the numerator 1000 divided by 10, 100 shared by 1. $20 times 700, 20 times 5, 2 7s are 14, 3 zeros, 2 5s are 10, 1 0. Cancel zeros top and bottom, 140 divided by 1. These questions are not getting any more difficult. The point being that we've just got multiplication, subtraction, division, all the operations with the numbers rounded to 1SF. Please be careful and don't get tempted just because something looks like it's going to round nicely to 20.3 is okay, we'll just use it, or needs to round to 21 or whatever you think. Just make sure it's only ever one SF, one non-zero digit. 6 9s are 54. 9 take away 6 is 3. 3 goes into 54. 3 goes into 5. 3 goes into 5 once. There's 2 left over. 3 goes into 24 8 times. Last question. In a theatre there are 29 rows of seats, and in each row there's 32 seats, and every ticket is $19.75. Here's the key. Estimate. 29 rows, 32 in a row. I estimate that would be 900 seats altogether. I estimate that those 900 seats, the tickets will cost £20, nearest 10, 2 9s, are 18, 3 zeros.